Let's do some easy meal prep together while we make some nutritious yet delicious smoothie cubes. Hey domestic darlings, so you may be wondering, can a smoothie actually be delicious and nutritious at the same time? And okay, here's the thing, I've been duped so many times before by smoothie recipes online that have just tasted gosh awful, and I'm not here to do that to you guys today. I would never do you like that. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. So I'm actually going to share the smoothie recipes that I really like and show you how I prep them. First things first, yes, there are greens in this. I'm putting more greens than it looks like I'm putting in here because I'm really mushing it in there, but I don't go too crazy on this. It ends up all mushed up being about a serving size of greens. And then I put them in these silicone cubes and I pour milk on them to freeze them. You can use almond milk, you can use coconut milk, you can use whatever kind of milk you like. I'm not, saying you have to use whole milk like I am. I just am a whole milk girl. I had a little homestead where I had dairy sheep. I love my dairy. It's just true. So I prep these first because they're super easy. Now when I'm prepping these, will go through a whole big container of greens, and that goes to show how much greens do actually sneak their way into these smoothies. I just stick the little lid on. I found these on Amazon, and it'll go straight into the freezer and it'll freeze like that, and it works so well, you guys. So I'm just finishing up with my second pack of those greens. And you know me, I can't cook anything without making a mess. All right, so the first one I really like, and y'all, a lot of these are going to include nut butters, and I do that on purpose because I want some of those healthy fats, but I love this blueberry banana peanut butter, and I love blueberry banana, period. So you can do just a blueberry and banana one. You can use frozen blueberries. I've used fresh blueberries. A lot of the time I used fresh blueberries. I felt like they had better flavor, but this time I was trying to save some money, and frozen just works really well for this. Chop up some bananas, stick them in there with it, and then once you have everything in there along with like the peanut butter, I pour milk over it. Now here's the thing, it's better in any of the peanut butter ones if you put the peanut butter down first, and it had been so long since I had made these that I completely spaced that. Put the peanut butter down first, okay, you guys? So much easier, the milk's able to get in where it needs to better. Yeah, don't do what I did the first time, okay? Alright, so then this next recipe is a mocha chocolate. So I'm using espresso powder to get some of that good flavor. You're going to have to figure out what you like to taste because only you know how much of a coffee flavor you like. And then I put in some chocolate chips and then fill it the rest of the way up with milk. I really like this because, again, both of these flavors really mask anything super well so that you don't have any of the flavor from the greens. I promise these work really well if you're a little more skeptical about smoothies, okay? You can also do, my other favorite flavor is just straight bananas, chocolate, and peanut butter. It tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. And I do mean that. It really does, okay? It's good. I love it. The peanut butter, it does such a good job of masking anything. All right, the other flavor that you can do, so this is going to be a mint chocolate. So I just chopped up some mint leaves really roughly. It did not matter because it's going to go in the blender. Everything gets blended up even more. Then you add some chocolate chips and the milk and you're good. But I will say, you have to really like mint, okay? I'll be the first to tell you, out of all of these, it's not my saving grace. I feel like it's a little bit more of a niche one. So then I just went through, made all of those times 2. And of course, it's time to clean up. I try to clean as I cook as part of my good habits for homemaking goes. I try to fill up the sink. I've got a little tub in it that has a drain at the bottom that's collapsible. I fill it up with warm soapy water and put any dirty dishes that I create over that process of cooking and meal prepping into that, so that when I'm done, it can just go straight into the dishwasher, and some of that gunk's been like worked down a little bit, and it's just so nice. Next up, I'm adding my nutritional ingredients and sugars. So I'm just taking little snack baggies here. Obviously, if you have reusable freezer bags, that's way better, but I'm putting my protein in. So I put a full serving of protein. And then I do about a teaspoon or 2 of coconut sugar. And then since I'm pregnant, I'm adding my needed prenatal vitamins, and they've changed some things since I first bought their stuff, so I don't know how it goes, but it's powdered vitamins, which I really liked. And then I'm also adding like a digestive enzyme as well into this, because anyone who's been pregnant, just you know. Or you can add fiber into it as well. I run out of my digestive enzymes, but I do have fiber, so I slip that in instead. So but yeah, those little pills that you can see there, those are just digestive enzymes, and you can get them at the health food store. Something else that you can add into the smoothie, but it's usually a liquid, so you add it later when you're actually making it, are you can add in amino acids, or one of those other powders that I put it in there was you could do collagen, you could do like any of those kinds of things that you would use in like your workout shakes or whatever. You can put those in here. So once they're all packaged up into individual servings for each smoothie, I just put them into a Ziploc bag and froze them with everything else. That way, when I get up in the morning, I can just put 1 cube of the greens, 1 cube of the flavor, the flavored ones, and then I put the package of like nutritional things in there, the protein and whatever. Then I just add some milk until it'll blend up. Now, something that really helps is after they're all frozen, to go through like with a knife and cut them all out, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then just put them back in the freezer. That way they're ready to go for you, and you can just mix them up and you're all set. It was so fun to make these with you guys today. It's one of my go-tos, especially since now I'm recording this back when I've already had the baby. She's like 3 months old now, and this is still one of those easy breakfasts I can make that gets me all the nutrition I need for breastfeeding, but doesn't take too long to make. She's a Velcro baby, so I will admit she still will cry oftentimes when I'm trying to get this made in the mornings, but it's a lot faster than trying to make a breakfast that has all those nutrients in it and is this balanced. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. We'll see you next time.